It's always paying attention, always knowing, always paying respect to those who had the guts and were willing to stand up, and those who are willing to shout for change, those who are willing to be agents of change. There's just so much to be proud of when you look at Black history and know that, you know, we've come a long way as a nation, but we've come a long way because individuals made sure that we did do the things we were supposed to do.
An educational opportunity, and it's one that I look forward to because I get to remind people that things like the pencil sharpener were invented by an African American, that something like the refrigerated truck where we get our groceries transported is an African American invention, as is the traffic light. There are so many things that we take for granted, practical things that we would never know. And this particular month gives us an opportunity again to educate, to reflect, to celebrate, and to be inspired.
It means pride, it means strength, it means commitment, determination, it means sacrifice, creative expression, creativity, and inventiveness.
When it was started back in 1926, it was about it being Black History Week. And then it became Black History Month. But really, we should be celebrating Black history all the time.
The word celebrate is to me, is to avert other people's attention from something to something. And so it's an ongoing celebration, constantly reminding my congregation or those who sit in that congregation about the challenges that we have as human beings that we still have to face in order to have a more congeal or civil society. We have to learn to get along with one another and respect each other's differences.
I celebrate Black History Month by attending celebrations, Black History Month celebrations. I attend the program that we have at my church. And I read about African American history, and I watch documentaries on television pertaining to African American History Month, and I also attend the programs that are offered here in the city of Yonkers, especially at City Hall.
Celebrating mostly with family and friends, as well as in the community. So every community has its own celebration. You know, Yonkers itself has rich history from its African American community, specifically in the Runyon Heights area, which is Nepperhan, which if you have to be old enough to know when it was called Nepperhan and moved over to Runyon Heights, and understand the links between every member of our Yonkers family. Again, Yonkers is a bunch of various communities knitted together in one great community.
But I think it all started with Rosa Parks. And say Rosa sat so Martin could march, Martin marched so Barack could run, and Barack ran so our children could fly.
I was inspired one day when I found out that one of the Supreme Court justices was an African American male, Thurgood Marshall. I didn't know, but that's probably the beginnings of my inspiration to go into the area of law and do what I do today.
Someone like my pastor who taught me that, you know, you can have religion in your life and still be cool and still be an everyday person. Someone like, you know, my first grade teacher who was strict but felt like it was important to make sure that I knew how to read and write and express to me how that was going to get me to the next level. People like my mother who, you know, struggled each and every day raising 3 children by herself, but somehow made it.
I don't look for a superhero, I don't look for Superman, I just look for people who are willing to take out time and volunteer, be a mentor, be a tutor, volunteer in an organization, clean up your neighborhood, raise the children, make sure that all children know that they're loved. Those are my heroes. Those are the people that I really see make a change and a difference. And their names may never be written in the annals of history, but they are the ones who are really continuing to make our community thrive and grow.